2020, the year unsuited to New Year's resolutions or to well-produced videos. This is going to be a little bit more stream of consciousness than normal, of course, and I don't think there's even going to be time to edit it at all. It's probably just going to go straight up on YouTube. Hello, everyone. If you don't know me, I'm Mr. Panda with Manly Battleships, and I'm currently traveling because even during a pandemic, sometimes you still have to go places. But be sure to wear a mask and stay away from people because I'm going to be honest with you, some of these people look a little suspicious, like vent-level suspicious. Regardless, I did want to make a video to throw out to you guys because there's so much that you could talk about. There's so much that people should be talking about, but we only have so much time. And I mean that in a big sense as well as for me personally. So what can I say coming into New Year's in some form of cohesiveness that you can understand and still get to the end of this video without clicking away? By the way, this is sort of a forward-looking report card. Incidentally, the last video that I did in this style, I'm still puzzled why you managed to get so many likes on it with a lower number of comments. The point was for feedback, just so you know. So many things that we've been working on have been left to the wayside, and I feel like that's true for all of you guys too. There's just so many things that have not been done that you would have wanted to do, that we wanted to do, so many projects that we've had to put on hold. This channel, in particular, I understand that it kind of looks a little derelict just because of the way we've had to manage our time and resources and because of everything that has been going on behind the scenes. For those of you who might not be caught up to speed, Rockstar has been dealing with a number of health issues that we think are finally stabilizing, and we hope that she'll be back on board very actively once the new year actually rolls over. But it's been tough, and it's not just COVID. It's not just the societal upheaval. It's not just personal issues for us, whether it be the rest of the team or myself. It's everything. Everything sucks so bad. It almost feels like you could leave it there and nothing would change. Like that could be the whole video right there. But it's not. Because as much as it's easy to say everything sucks, as much as it is so easy to get caught up in everything that's bad and awful, and let's be honest, it's not over, and it might even get worse in the next couple of weeks. We don't know. There is hope. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always a sun on the other side of a storm. And I don't know when that is. I don't know when the sun's coming out from behind the storm. But not everything that has happened this year has been terrible, or maybe to put it in a different way, maybe some good things have managed to come out. Like, that's what I would like you to think about as the clock turns over into 2021 in your time zone. For me, it was things like we've been doing more Twitch streams, and I finally went back to a game that I had quit back in like 2012 called Faster Than Light, and I did that for our strategy game series, and I finally beat it. The last stream, the last chance to beat it in this year to make something positive happen. And I did it, and it doesn't sound like that's a big deal. I know it wasn't one of our most popular stream games, but to me it meant so much to be able to take the time in a year like this and go back and accomplish something. It was huge for me. It was surrounded by so much bad stuff. It's nice to finally have something good. And there's been growth for us in other ways, not in all the places we want and not to the extent that we would like. And for you at home, I know that you're missing out on the whole Panda beard arc in person. You're just going to have to enjoy it remotely for, I don't know, 2023? 2023 sounds good. Maybe 2025? Who knows? Maybe I'll go full like Johnny Castaway by then. I don't know. I don't want to have to keep rambling on and talking to you. I hope you know what I'm talking about when I'm trying to get across to you, which is that even though it's hard, even though it's rough, and even though there are people that I know personally and people that I know of who are having a much harder time than me, and a much harder time than Manly Battleships, and a much harder time than the average person, but no one's having a great time, I think. And I would like to encourage you to take every opportunity you find to make something positive for yourself as this year closes out and we come into a new year. And no, that doesn't mean taking stupid risks and risking your health and the health of others by doing stupid shit during a pandemic. But it does mean when you see something, you see an opportunity, something that might make you happy or something that could help someone else, it's time to take it. And as far as yourself, like, I've had a few personal disappointments this year. Several. But there's also, like, some little tidbits. Things that I haven't given up on. And I hope that you all won't give up on your goals as we move through 2021. It's about gradual progress. It's about taking a step that makes things different one day to the next. And if you have to backtrack, if you have to backslide a little bit, that's okay. But the longer time passes, the more those little steps that you make towards your goals adds up, and whether that's personally or professionally. And that's what I'm trying to do, is take little steps towards change, towards goals. And as long as there is change, as long as there is some kind of progress, as long as you see these little itty-bitty steps that are going to make a dramatic difference over time, you're doing all you can. Just be willing to change and do what you can to do it. I don't know what else I can say because this is all entirely impromptu, but I really do hope that all the sadness and the suffering that you and other people and people you know and your loved ones and your family is not so bad that you can't recover from it. And if you need help, if you need time to recover, reach out to people. It's something I learned this past Christmas. I spent Christmas Eve actually calling people instead of text, not sending emails. I called people. And I realized how much I actually just miss people. It's wild to me, you know? The lights turning off is telling me that I have to wrap it up. So, guys, it's been a trip. And as far as I'm concerned, this is just one more aspect of our journey together as content creators, as an audience, as a community, as friends, as people who know each other and want to support each other. So whatever you need to do to keep yourself afloat, and that includes reaching out, whether it be to friends or professional help, because we're going to get through this. You, I, the rest of the Manly Battleships, we're going to get through it somehow. Because that's what we do. That's what we do as people. We survive. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's like on the other side of this storm. I hope that this in some way helps.
Obey traffic laws, be alert, and use voice commands while driving. Please proceed to the highlighted route, and then the route guidance will start.
Thank you, Gertrude, the computer. That's all I got, guys. I hope that you have a decent New Year's, whether it's alone or with people you know. And feel free to reach out and say hi sometime. We're here. We're listening. We're still working on stuff, and we hope to help make you happy. and be a part of your life in 2021. That's all I've got. Happy New Year, guys.